just caught up in pride. Hi!
You're from Wilmos?
No, I went to sixth form at Wilmos. Okay. So I gay. Yeah, look, guys. He told me, Dwayne actually got up out of his bed, X-Doll did this morning.
I was like, you need to be there.
Yeah, to see his compatriot from high school, here to discuss their initiative that is aimed at, run the prompter, guys, so we can get the show on the road, at helping youngsters decide on a career in aviation. From the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals. I'm so happy this morning to speak with First Officer Tennesse Garvey, Captain Jean Olivier, Cameroonian, Jean-Olivier Mbog, and from Delta Airlines First Officer Marlon Dayes. Good morning to you all.
Good morning. Good morning.
Two Jamaicans, one gentleman from Cameroon on the coach, and just fantastic to see 3 African faces, part of a bigger movement of showing other kids like yourself, both male and female, that they too can live what ostensibly has been your dream, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So tell me a little bit, let me start with you, Captain Mbog. Tell me a little bit about the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals.
Basically, the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals is, we're representing the minorities, the African minorities in the United States. I'm holding a position as a Southwest and Africa Region Director. So I'm assisted with First Officer Tennesse, and we're basically going out there and try to inspire the excellence by supporting them and transforming and mentoring them through the aerospace.
We're on a fine time for this, we're not fly. I mean, this is, very noble of you. It's aviation and aerospace,
exactly.
which covers
everything from maintenance to dispatching,
air traffic control,
air traffic controls,
pilots,
in-flight. How long you flying now? About
19 years when I came to the U.S. That's where I started flying.
Does it ever get old?
Every day is a new day. It's always something new, that the sky is not the limit. Basically, you always see something new.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Limit. I see what you did there.
No pun intended.
I know. Let me talk to you, Captain Garvey. You went to Campion while you were here.
I did, yes.
And then you went to university abroad.
That's correct, yes.
Why? When and why did you decide to fly?
It started very young. A lot of us pilots, we have this passion that we developed at a very young age. For me, my dad, we have a family business back home, and that helped pay for my education, my sister's education. And he travels a lot for work, going to Panama. And back then we had Air Jamaica, and at Norman Manley we had the Viewing Pavilion.
Yes.
And every time I had to pick up my dad, or I had to drop him off, we had to get there early so I could go up and actually look at the airplanes. And I mean, back then you could almost reach out and touch it. So I got the bug really early. Me, like around 6 or 7 years old. I always knew in my heart, like, that's what I wanted to do.
That's fantastic. What are the kids telling you, Marlon, when you go into the schools? They don't seem scared. We used to be scared, some of us. My daughter went on her first flight, and it was like, oh, I guess because, they've vicariously done it before. But when you go into the schools, what do they tell you? Do they want to be pilots? Do they want to get involved in aviation?
Yeah, especially the younger ones that, the African Americans, when they see you, they're first of all, they're like, how old are you? So I get the age card a lot.
How old are you?
I turned 25 earlier this year, so in February of this year.
Is this typical, or is he like an anomaly?
He's being humble, but I'm going to say Marlon is actually one of the youngest airline pilots at Delta Airlines.
I see on a flight, Virgin, I'm turning, I'm coming back off that flight and saying, please to find a adult.
I'm sure he's gotten that once or twice.
Honestly, every flight I've done, at least one person will comment on my age. Or, they're like, you look like a baby, how old are you? I bet you still get carded at the bar, so it's been a fun experience. I'm honored to have the privilege to be so young and, being able to motivate youngsters and showing them that it can be done, doesn't matter where you're from. It's just, it's a very passionate thing that I've developed where I can say, it's a blessing.
How do you become a part of this organization, Sir Mbog? Do you just volunteer? Or
initially, when I come to the U.S., I went to Mbog, like First Officer Tennesse, and they make you sign up for some organization. So I initially signed up for one organization called AOPA, the Aircraft Owner and Pilot Association. So I didn't know better. And after probably 6 years, I found out that OBAP is out there. Because when you start looking for like a scholarship and stuff like that, then OBAP show up. So I signed up for them. And it was really cheaper compared to the AOPA. So I just signed up for that. And since I've been in Houston for the past 3 years, I really get involved with OBAP, going out there, try to volunteer, try to help the young folks to become like me.
Yeah.
I was fortunate that coming from Africa, Cameroon, I didn't have the same bug like the other one here. No airport where I was, coming from the farm. And I just want to get that back.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It really is a great equalizer because all of you have different backgrounds.
Yeah.
But the message here is that you can soar no matter where you come from.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So what is your dream as you look ahead in the industry? Where do you want to head? You're a captain now.
Well, first officer now,
Okay.
and hopefully eventually captain here very shortly. But as far as going forward, the industry is changing, the technology that we use in aircraft is changing, technology around the aircraft is changing when it comes to the airspace
Do you
system.
feel safer in the skies now?
I do. The resources that we have available in the cockpit and outside the cockpit, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
It really is. Over the past, say, 30, 40, 50 years, aviation, what it is today, is a far cry from what it used to be back then. And it's all because of the technology.
Yeah.
So-
What about you, sir? What is as you look ahead, where do you want to go?
For me, in the future, I'd love to be a captain eventually on a wide-body aircraft, go doing flights to Europe.
On a wide body, that's a 7.
Like a 777 or
Okay.
a A350. Delta just got the Airbus A350s, so they're brand new aircraft. So for me, that's a goal that I have eventually, to be a captain, you know, on a wide-body aircraft. And in the future, I'd also like to join the pilot recruiting team there. And because it's something that I've always liked to do, you know, getting people involved and getting the best candidates for the company, and, you know, just finding people that will fit that mold for us here at Delta. So that's kind of the goal that I have.
Yeah. Captain Mbog, last month you all went to Ardennes, you went to Our Lady of the Angels, you went to Campion, you went to St. Richard's. What was the takeaway that you left with?
I think tell you the truth, coming to Jamaica, it wasn't my first turnaround. Previously, when I came in, I was like a tourist. You know, I just stay in the Montego Bay area. And
Come to Kingston.
so I finally get to Kingston, and I'll tell you why. Driving, because I drove from Montego Bay to Kingston, I feel like I was home. It's no difference
So similar.
between Cameroon and what I saw here for 6 weeks back and since I got here yesterday.
Yep.
Pretty much the same. I mean, I don't see any difference.
Music,
I went
landscape.
exactly,
Yeah.
and eating sugarcane and drinking
Yeah.
coconuts, water. Perfect.
Yeah, you're
Perfect
home.
setting. Yeah,
You're home.
I feel home.
So next time you fly in, you know, just
Definitely.
hit us up and as
Absolutely.
we say, we'll do road.
Yeah.
You gentlemen are such an inspiration. I thank you so much for being here. Yes,
Thank
go
Thank you.
ahead.
I was just going to say, if we could get our organizational banner.
Sure,
And
let's have a look at it
absolutely.
as we
For
wrap
sure.
this up. I know just the three of you came and nobody brought me any wings, but I'm
I
just
have
I
wings
have-
for
we
you.
have
I have
wings.
wings for you. I have a card for you with an
but you're
aircraft.
supposed to pin the wings. So you know
wanted
nobody's
it
going
on-
to pin me?
We
Sorry,
all
I
gonna
was-
pin you.
Okay, so I'm going to
Definitely.
have 3 wings.
Yes.
You have 3
I'll
wings.
be flying high. Alright. I love this. Organization of Black aerospace professionals, inspire excellence, support, transform, educate, and mentor since 1976. If you guys want to know more, you can visit them at obap.org. Continue to do fantastic work and change lives.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank
I
you for
feel
having
like
us, and
I
thank
would
you so
fly.
much.
If I were 42, I would go to flight school.
You still
But
can.
it's a little late. First officers, Tennesse Garvey of JetBlue, Marlon Dayes of Delta Airlines, and Captain Jean-Olivier Mbog of the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals. We'll take a break on Smile, and we'll be right back.